yo, Mo, I'm fucking with this.
Peace. This is your boy Juice Wonder with another episode of Smoke and Jokes, where we discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. Today's show is brought to you by Runts. Yes, Runts, that magical strain. Okay, I want to start off by reading a quote basically from a DMX rhyme where it says, I sold my soul to the devil and the price was cheap. And yo, it's cold on this level because it's twice as deep, right? I'm not, I put the rest up in here, but it says, you don't want no real. What's the deal is a mystery. How can I live and make history, right? So I wanted to talk about the mark of the beast, right? Because if you ask what the mark of the beast is, they'll tell you that, it's, like the RFID chips, and, stuff of that nature, because they're quoting it from the Bible, right? They're saying, in the Bible, Revelation just said this, and okay, cool. But that's not the mark of the beast. I mean, it can be transferred to the mark of the beast for all of those who's, fell into that. Yeah, sure, that could be the mark of the beast. But the true mark of the beast, is comes from the mark master mason, right? The sign of receiving wages is made by extending in front of the right arm at full length, the thumb and two fingers open, about 1 inch apart, the third and little finger clenched, palm in the hand. See figure 22. It alludes to a particular manner in which the mark master is taught to receive wages so that imposters may be detected. So if we're saying the mark of the beast based on like the Illuminati, then this wouldn't be right? How could this be right if this is what the Illuminati is alluding to, right? They're alluding to this being the mark of the beast, like how you stand and, get your pay. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to show you another thing where it's their pay. It's 1 penny. The Royal Arch Mason, my mark. And, they'll put their mark in there for you to identify them when they go to their lodges. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, well, I'm gonna have to get into the whole thing about the penny. This is just a startup. I'm really trying to work into this and, give you some insight. That the mark of the beast, it was already set up. They already set up how to identify each other. And as you could see about pay, I'm saying? The same thing that you would think you was indulging in when you was listening about, it's the chip and this, that, and the third, but there was no chips and none of that around when Freemasonry started. And if they were already promoting the mark of the beast, how could that have been? The Freemasonry been around since the 1700s as far as the way you see Freemasonry now, right? So the mark of the beast is not, because you can understand they're meant to put out false information. That's their whole thing. And they have a union. And this union is, they go by guidelines of what is accepted as far as what they're putting out there, because we all got to be in agreement. We all, not me, but I'm saying as far as them, we have to be in agreement as to what we're saying. So we don't have to bump into each other and stumble. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole point, to bring you in through misdirection. You know what I'm saying? So the penny, you know, the 1 cent, should I say, or the token, you know, that reads sent to King Solomon, Hiram, the widow's son, right? And, you know, you see like the different symbols on it. But now those marks that you see, they put their own marks on there so they can be identified. So many a times the people that you, like I said, you hearing saying this, you got to understand that they're Freemasons too. So the more of you that they pull in, they get paid. You don't think so, you know, and so you thinking, okay, you know, but and how do they know what's going on? Because they show their followers. You understand what I'm saying? When he gets the X amount of followers and they're going out doing his deeds, let's say if it's Dr. York or Elijah Muhammad or Noble Drew Ali, any of these people, you know, what you call them, Jeff Ford and Raymond Washington, any of these people, because they always associated with Freemasonry. And I'm gonna prove this. I'm gonna prove that all of this is connected, and it needs to be a ping pong system, meaning that one side is, you know, they need a conflict. So they create a conflict within each other, meaning that they're actually talking the same thing, but in order to entice you to pick a side, they have to disagree in some way, even though they're agreeing. You understand what I'm saying? Even though, pay attention. Look at what's this dude, Brother Polite, and what's the other guy, YOUNGPHARAOH, and you know, pay attention. Go look them up, look at their videos, and see what their mission is. Understand, don't just look at it and go, oh yeah, they speaking this. No, understand the direction. Look at the symbols. Look at what they're promoting. Listen to exact words, word phrasings. Look at what's their main universal topic. And then you'll figure out what's their goal. You know, I'm taking the time, so I'm not gonna just spill everything out there, you know, because that's not how you wake somebody out of a sleep. If you shake them, shit, you can fuck around and give them a heart attack. So the information that I'm giving, it could fuck you up because you don't know. You don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to process it because this is all new. So you're going to challenge me, of course. You're going to say, nah, how could that be? You know, everybody knows the mark of the beast is this. So then why am I pulling this up? Why am I showing you a mark master? Why am I showing you a penny, right? Why am I showing you what it says about getting paid? Why am I showing you these things if I would be making this up? You see, they was sent out there to misdirect you. That's their whole mission. Their mission is not to tell you the truth. So everything that they're telling you, you have to investigate. See, because within the lie is the truth. So you could listen to the liar and go, Now inside of that, I gotta look for the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I did, I listen. I'm a great listener, and I don't mean just to the words. I mean the actions, everything. I'm studying it, and I won't even say nothing. I'll look and just because I want to make sure that I'm correct. Now, once I know I'm correct, then hey, fuck it. You know, the gloves is off because we all know now. You might not like the fact that I know and your game don't run no more on me. You understand what I'm saying? But regardless to the fact, that's just what it is. So when I made this, I wanted to this is a short one because it is going to take time to really explain, you know, the Royal Arch degree, because the Mark Master Mason comes from the Royal Arch degree, which is like, you got to understand, like Freemasonry is sections, you know, and so a lot of times people would think a Freemason is once you see that symbol, Well, in reality, what about the first 2 degrees? Because you can only wear, the ruler and the compass when you become a master mason. But what about the first 2 degrees? When there was no revelation, when you was around people and they didn't know you was a mason. See, they're thinking that, a mason is this over here. So they don't see the work that's being done. You see what I'm saying? They don't see the work, but y'all as Freemasons know the work. And so, yeah, y'all can get paid for your services. I don't care if it's, going into the church and violating, and I don't care if it's, writing music and putting certain things in there. I don't care if you on a set and you put those images there discreetly, you know what I'm saying? Or even non-discreetly, even sliding it into the script or a song. You understand what I'm saying? These are the things that the average person does not know. You understand what I'm saying? A penny, a half penny. They'll look at this and won't understand what's being said. They won't understand. So they'll hear, oh yeah, the mark of the beast. And because they go with a universal teaching, which most of the time was set there to misdirect you. You're around Freemasons every day, and they're indoctrinating you every day. You thinking, it's a spell you under. Nah, it's not a spell. They bouncing all around you. They all around you with the same script. Till they formulate something in your mind as an agreement. Because now where can you go? You're hit from all angles. That saying, beat them in the head. And, this is where it's coming from. The saying of, don't beat me in the head was what they did to Hiram. They beat him over the head because they wanted to get the information. So you got to understand these things to say, in a shallow grave and, a person, these are all things that I'll get into. But for now, like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick understanding of the mark of the beast and the penny. Now, if you want to learn more about this, I'll be happy to indulge more because, this section right here is actually a deep section. You understand what I'm saying? But, I know people have short attention spans, so I can't really, judge on how much you can offer somebody and how much they really gonna get. Because then they can just take pieces and bits and not really understand what's being said to them. So I'm going to just keep giving you little small pieces. I hope you appreciate this information, and I hope you understand what the true mark of the beast is. Peace. This is your boy Juice Wonder with another episode of Smoke and Jokes.